Smartphones. When we talked about smartphones, lots of benefits come to our minds, mostly because it's a modern equipment which access to internet, and it has lots of advantages such as internet searches, getting information about whatever we need to know, and in contrast to, for example, regular cell phones, which is just an electronic device just good for making phone calls. When we talk about prices, of course, and a smartphone is expensive due to the huge technology and technological advances it has included in a small and compact device compared to regular cell phones, which only fulfill the function of making phone calls. Of course, and a smartphone, it has to be expensive because it's not just a phone, but also a computer in our hands. Um, uh, if somebody asked me about what telephone is better, a smartphone or a regular one, I immediately would say that a smartphone is a good one because it's not just a telephone, but it is also a camera. It is also a recorder. It is many things as it is whatever you need it to be, whatever. Why? Because you can download apps, you can turn your cell phone into a working tool, or whatever you need to be. That's why I would always say it's the best of the options compared to a regular cell phone, unless you exactly don't need it and you would just request making phone calls. Of course, I have a smartphone. Why? Because it's not just that I want to have it, it's because it's, to me now, it's basic due to the easiness to connect to internet everywhere, sending messages, multimedia, uh, documents, pictures, videos, whatever you need to send, it's available on the internet. So why do I use it? Why should I not use it? Well, depending. For the moment, I cannot find any reason why not to use it, but the only thing I would say I will not use it, it is the price perhaps, in case I want to acquire a new equipment. And of course, the monthly payment every one of us have to do to keep it on working. Uh, of course, I'm happy with it. It's not as big. It's not exactly that it gives me happiness, but of course, it brings some sort of comforty having it. Why? Because it makes my life easier in the sense that I use it mostly for work, for recording videos such as this one, for sending emails, for receiving information or mails from my coworkers or my assistants, for communicating, for fun, for whatever I needed. Why not? Why it doesn't make me happy? It doesn't make me happy only in the sense that uh, I have to change it every once in a while to be updated with technology. But it is not exactly that I don't feel like having a new one, but I certainly like them. If somebody asks me which smartphone I would recommend, I would certainly say the iPhones. To me, it's a very good option because even though they are old, even though they get old or antique, they work for a very long time, and you still receive updates from Apple. And if, for example, now my iPhone is a 6S, and it's still perfectly working. So if somebody asks me what smartphone would you recommend and why, I would immediately say an iPhone, because in my case, it has worked perfectly always, most of the time, even though I'm I'm using a very old model of iPhones, and I don't want to think. I can not imagine what a new model could do for us. Well, the reason I don't change it very often is because I just use some of the most basic functions, which is for me only sending and receiving information or phone calls. I'm just a simple guy. I'm not the tech guy I would like to be for a moment, but the basic functions I run with the cell phone, it's more than enough for me. Thank you so much.